Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. How we looking? How we doing? How's everybody doing tonight? We're out of focus. We're out of focus. All right, we're looking good. Hello, everybody. All right, we're getting bonked. Oh my god. Oh my god. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Hold on. Let me try something. Ooh, I'm a genius sometimes. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, Lock Finesse. How are you? Absurd Parrot, my man, coming in. How are you, dude? Nice and early. Oh my God, we're getting all kinds of love tonight. Welcome in, guys. Yo, tongue. All right, I'm not even gonna finish that. I know that's Sarah. Hi, welcome in. We also had a follow earlier from Timon, the saxophone. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome in. And Umi Smiles, thank you very much for the follow as well. Really appreciate it. Welcome into the Peach Party, guys. I'm assuming you guys are from Absurd Parrots community. If you are, welcome in. If you're not, welcome in. Bowen, what's up, my man? Enjoy your dinner, dude. Thank you for coming through. Combat Peach, welcome in. Hi. Minecraft LA. Welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing very well. You guys excited? Episode 3, Motivation Mondays, guys. How's everybody's weekend? You guys gearing up for Halloween? We got the pumpkin. I didn't turn on the light. But now if I get up, you guys are gonna clip my butt if I turn around. I have to figure out a way to do this. Lock Finesse, welcome. Phoenix Gamer 57, hello. You know, there might have been 56 other Phoenix Gamers before you, but to me, you're number one, you know. Don't worry about that part, okay? Tuner Mooner, Merry Christmas, my man. Sending you lots of love for Christmas. Hope you get all the gifts. Hope you're a good kid and Santa rewards you. Merry Christmas, man. PT Blue, thanks for the lurks, bro. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Cool Panda, my man, welcome in. Hello, me. How are you? Isabel Black, I saw your follow come in earlier. Let's roll that. Mods, roll it. Oh my God, look at even Wolfie has his back to you guys. What a scuffed stream, guys. Hold on. Let's find a way that. There. Turn the light. All right. We're back. All right, that way you guys don't, you know. I know you guys like, you know, that stuff is not for this website, you know. We can't be showing off the booty. We've been doing, well, actually we haven't been doing any squats on this stream. We do up push-ups sometimes, jumping jacks sometimes. Have we done any squats? I don't know. Maybe we haven't done some squats yet. I heard you were interviewing a fossil, so I came to watch that. A fossil? Wait, what? How old is Parrot? Burb Gang coming strong tonight. Let's go, Parrot. Thank you, man. I really appreciate all the love and the shout outs, Parrot, man. Seriously, I'm excited to get chatting with you. How are you, Peach? I'm doing okay. How are you, Vanessa? How are you? How's your knee going? I hope you're able to like move around a little bit easier and stream for a little bit longer. Mia Peach is in here. Hello, welcome in. I'm doing okay, but Tuner, thank you, man. How are you? How's everybody's weekend? What'd you guys do this weekend? I missed you all. I felt like we didn't wait. No, last Wednesday I didn't stream. That's why it feels like I miss you guys even more. Because last Wednesday I didn't stream, so I only had 2 streams last week. I normally do 3. Hi, puppy. It's okay. We're here now. We're live. Everybody have your water. Everybody have your foods. Everybody have your snacks. I hate this. Look what I found on Discord. What do you hate, man? Peach, I have a phone interview tomorrow for a job. What, Combat? Wait, are you leaving your thing? Are you leaving your where you work as a vet med technician? Or what? Mario movie reaction? Oh, Last time we did a trailer reaction, we watched this. How long was that teaser, guys? For Zelda, it was like a 4-minute trailer or something, 2-minute trailer. It took us like 45 minutes to watch it. We don't do. I'm not a good React Andy over here. I mean, the content was good. It was hilarious. It just took 45 minutes to get. But look, we're big Zelda fans over here, so I was analyzing every millisecond, every frame. You know. I don't know how I feel about the Super Mario movie. I feel like he doesn't even look like Super Mario. He looks more like the guy who voices him, which is kind of weird. Shouldn't it look like Super Mario? Whatever, I don't know. I'll believe when I move away to be a boyfriend. Yeah, right. Exactly, yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's maybe because you are going to be moving. Combat. I wasn't 100% sure if you were moving, like leaving. But I do now remember you saying that you were moving state. My bad. Flat Mario booty. Oh man, honestly, that's true. I saw someone do a comparison of like what the Super Mario would look like, and if they like changed him a little bit, if they updated him to look like the actual game, and it was like, yeah, that's the Mario I know, man. Why I don't know why they changed it. You guys, does anybody know? Is there any reasoning behind it? You're doing good, Tuner Mooner. Haven't been to stream for a long time. It's all good. Can't get enough. Never can get enough of Peach. Oh, Parrot. I love you, man. I'm always looking at your streams in daytime while I'm working. You're a vibe, man. You're a vibe, man. I appreciate it. We're gonna get this show started very, very soon. Queef Queenie's in here. Hello. Welcome in. The penguins are my favorite. The penguins you throw off cliffs. Huh? What are you talking about? Is that from Super Mario 64? Hello, I was told to tell you guys Parrot is cool, but he said to ban Snack. We don't ban snacks in here. Snacks in my world is a snack. And I love to eat. So you know what? If you're a small snack, you're welcome. We might be doing a little bit more than, you know. All right, moving on. Mario's flat, no point in watching it. Hey, no kink shaming, okay? Maybe some people like Mario that way. Nobody, you know, don't, you know, some people have different tastes. Oh, combat, okay, 2 hours away. Yeah, definitely gotta find something new. Hey, well, I hope it goes well. Good luck with the interview tomorrow. Look, have confidence. You already got the job. That's the feeling you gotta have, you know? And to be honest, sell yourself, you know? Pitch yourself. You're the best. You are the best med technician they've ever seen, you know? You're gonna be a huge asset to the team, you know? You got this. Have the confidence, and that's how you're gonna nail it. Trust me. And don't be shy, you know? Especially when it comes to money, too. Don't be shy. If they're asking what's the pay range, there's negotiation. There's always room for negotiation, you know? So go a little higher than the average or what you're expecting, you know, and push a little bit more and see what they bounce back with. You never know. And then you know what you do? This is a good tip, guys. If you work in like if you work at all, here's a good tip. Maybe not for like part-time jobs, like if you guys work in retail or restaurant and stuff, but if you work at like an office, like a full-time job type of thing, a good thing to do is when you ask for more money and then they say no, like we can't do that, or we'll meet you halfway, or we'll bump it up a little bit. What you could do is you could say, well, how about an extra week of vacation? That they could do, because it's not actually like money, extra money that they're giving to you, you know? They're just losing out on a week of work, which could be good. So now instead of getting 2 or 3 weeks of vacation, now you get 3 or 4 weeks of vacation. So that's a great thing to like have as a negotiation tactic. Be like, yo, give me an extra week vacation. You know, you're not gonna give me the money, give me the free time. So hopefully that helps you. I garner no respect, no bans for snacks. What do you mean no respect? You're very welcome here, Snack. Well, what's going on? It's better than the first Mario movie. Wait, there was already a Mario movie. What did I miss? What did I miss? We like the cake. We like the cake. I could see how my name would be something a 15-year-old boy would come up with. Definitely. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if a 15-year-old boy would come up with that one, but you know, definitely childish for sure. Hey, but we don't hate it. We don't hate it. We like it. Isn't it normally tongue punch? Anyway, let's not go down that topic, okay, guys? Definitely combat. Don't go below what you're making now. Definitely. Did I ever listen to Megalovania? No, but there was a song by my favorite band Incubus called Megalomaniac. I did listen to that. I'm here to lurk. I'm having adult drinks and watching people react to my most recent addiction of music. Love you, Peachy. Love you, Parrot. Love you, chat. Remember, you're all valid. You are loved and you deserve to realize your self-worth. Okay, Snack, why do people want to ban you? I love you, man. Can we get more messages like that in chat? Holy sheesh. Enjoy your adult drinks, whatever that drink is. You said you're lurking, so I won't call you back out, but I'm curious to know what you're drinking. And what's your recent addiction of music? Like, hello? Guys, you know what's actually cool? I was listening to some lo-fi the other day, and was it yesterday? This weekend. And I was like, yo, lo-fi is like a whole new genre of music. Do you guys realize that? Like 10 years ago, there was nothing, lo-fi didn't exist. The closest thing to lo-fi was jazz. You guys realize that? We are in a whole world, bro. And like dubstep too. Dubstep wasn't around. That was like 2004, and then it died in 2004. Rest in peace. R.I.P. in peace in 2004. You know, but still, dubstep came around, and freaking lo-fi came around. What's the next genre of music we're gonna get? I'm pumped. But I'm also enjoying the moment. You know, I'm enjoying all the lo-fi vibes. Right now, we're playing some chill hop radio. Oh, speaking of chill hop radio, did you guys see Pokimane actually got did like a partnership with like Spotify and chill hop, and she is the chill hop girl. They made a picture of her, and she's like in the green jacket with the headphones on and the cat and the laptop, and she's like working at her desk. It's sick. I was like, yo, that's sick. That was really cool. It's on her Twitter. That was super cool to see. Like, we got a real life lo-fi girl now. Sick. Cool that it's Pokey. You came up with that name, Parrot? Oh my god. Hi Yumi, you are lovely. So many cuties today. OMG. Hell yeah, baby. There was an OG Mario from 1994. Hey Socks, what's up? Welcome in. How's your weekend? No bans tonight in chat, guys. No bans. Everybody's a Modelo with lime. I never heard of that drink. Electric, Callboy, and Pete and Bass. I'm not taking any more questions about either of those groups. Huh? Okay. You're about to cheers, Umi. Hey, cheers. Enjoy. Enjoy your dinner, Bowen, man. See you later, bro. You're eating a mandarin orange cup. Nice. It's gotta be a peach cup next time. Combat, come on. Listen to Christmas music before Halloween. I'm a menace. Bro, we are best friends. I love Christmas so much, man. Oh man, I love it. Okay, guys, this is what we gotta do. Don't let me forget. We need to go live on TikTok, okay? I guess I can kind of go live right now on TikTok. We can try to see how it'll work out. I don't know if it'll work, but we gotta try it. We need to go live. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go live on TikTok to make sure that everybody over there could see us. Maybe help some other people out, other streamers and creators that can join us, can get to know Parrot. Come in and follow Parrot stream. Come and hang out with us here on Twitch. Learn about us, and then we'll get into it. Let me explain since you guys are here and trying to figure out what the heck's going on. This is what we're gonna do. If you guys are new here, my name is Dapeach. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. So let me read to you, since if you guys can't read, Motivation Mondays is a series. I'm gonna explain it again in the intro when Parrot is here, but I just want to explain to you guys what's going on. So this essentially is for streamers, for creators that are looking to grow. Every week I bring on a streamer to interview them, get to know them, learn about the struggles, their successes, all to help you guys get inspired, get some tips, and you can ask us questions at the end of the interview as well. So it's all to kind of like get you, you know, seeing a bit behind the scenes of what it is to be a streamer, what it takes to be a streamer. And if you guys are streamers or creators, then you can get a few tips, you know, or relate when there is some struggles going on. But most importantly, for some of you that are not streamers or creators or want to be, what's cool is you guys get a deeper look into your favorite streamer, Absurd Parrot, which is awesome, which is amazing. So now's your chance to ask questions about the streaming journey and all that. So anyways, hope that makes sense. If you guys have questions, type them in chat now. Let me know what if you have questions about the process. But we will get the thing going soon. Okay. What else did I want to say? What we're gonna do is in about 5-ish minutes, Absurd Parrot's gonna come on. We're gonna do the interview. It's gonna be around a 45 to 60 minute interview. We're gonna do a Q&A session of like around 10 to 15 minutes. Depends how many questions you guys have. I know there's a lot of jokesters in chat tonight, so we will most likely be sticking to questions that are stream related. So please make us laugh with your jokes to keep the good vibes. But if there's anything like, hey Parrot, what's your favorite, whatever, okay, 18 plus type of content, I don't know, I'm just throwing ideas out there that you guys, I know some of you guys, all right, I know some of you guys, so then we might skip those questions, okay? But we will read them, okay? We will read them. And what else did I want to say? Oh, when we're in the interview, there's going to be no TTS. So any channel point redemptions that you guys do will not work. Any if you guys subscribe or follow the stream, it will trigger an alert, but there won't be any sound. There won't be any TTS to go on the screen. And what else did I want to say? We will be reading chat, but we're not going to be like responding to chat. We're going to be kind of like having conversation, just the two of us, because this is going to be put on YouTube to be saved forever. So we're just going to be, we'll see your hype in chat, we'll see your love in chat, we'll see your LOLs and your hearts in chat, and any other messages you want to send, that's totally fine. But we're going to save any questions asked for the end, okay? Hopefully that helps. All right, let me go live on the TikTok, and we should be good to go. Let me just hit start. And hopefully that works. Okay. Let me pull it up. Make sure we're live. Are you good to go to jump on the call? I'll call you when we're good, but I just want to confirm with you that you're good. Nice, cool. Okay, it actually looks really, really good. Perfect. All right, we're live. We're live on TikTok, guys. This is all great for both Parrot and my and Parrot's stream and community. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. I see Parrot vibing, and he is all ready. All right, fantastic. So guys, I'm gonna go into a loading screen. We're gonna have some music playing. We're gonna bring Parrot on, and we'll get this party started. Type 1 in the chat if you guys are ready for the interview with me and Parrot, and put your favorite Parrot, Absurd Parrot emotes in the chat as well. Spam some Parrot emotes. I want to see your favorite ones. All right, I want to see your favorite ones. We did tweet out the stream. We did Discord notify the stream. We got everything good. If you guys want to know more or get the link to Parrot and his stuff, especially mods, remember it's !guest. Kona Blue, what's up? Welcome in. !guest. All right, beautiful. Oh my god, I love these emotes. I love your emotes, Parrot, man. You did a really good job. Perfect. And all those links do work, right? I did check them. I quadruple checked them. Beautiful. We are Gucci Mane, Gucci Pain. All right. All right, we're good to go. Happy birthday, Tuner Mooner. Okay. I'll be right back. You guys spam those emos. Hey everybody, if you guys can hear me, which you probably can, we're obviously experiencing some technical difficulties, so please hold while we transfer your call. We are trying to figure this technical situation out. This is part of the stream, people. If you want to become a streamer, this is the kind of stuff you have to deal with. Hold on, we'll be live. Thanks for your patience. Do you guys see anything? No, you don't. You don't see nothing. That's how we do it around here.
Oh.
We make sure you guys can't see nothing. There we go. We are live. We
Hey,
finally did it.
Hey, you know
All
what?
right.
Gotta make them wait.
Yeah. Gotta get you guys, you know, the anticipation. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. We are good to go. Are you guys good to go? Are you guys excited? Are you guys ready for this?
I think I gotta see a little more hype in chat.
Yeah, definitely. Get some more hype, guys. All right, that's cool. That looks good. TikTok looks good. We're both good. We're beautiful. All right. And you guys hear everybody okay? Let us know the volume level. Sunflower Mag, what's up? Welcome in. I realize the alerts are off. Alerts are off now. Yes. Now when we're in this zone, there's no alerts now. But hello, motherfucker. I see that one. Oh man. Okay. You're good, Parrot?
Oh, I'm ready.
Perfect. Cool. All right. So like I said earlier, we're going to run a quick introduction to explain to everybody what the heck is going on, and we'll say hi and we'll get started. So and let's shut off the music. All right, just us now, guys. Just us. Just the three of us. Me, Parrot, and you guys. Chat.
And Pokemon's lo-fi.
And Pokemon's lo-fi, yeah. All right. So hello everybody, welcome in. Today is episode 3 of Motivation Mondays. I'm here with my friend Absurd Parrot, a great streamer and a great friend of mine I've collaborated with in the past, and honestly just enjoy playing games with him. Let me be honest. So if you guys are new here, what Motivation Mondays is essentially every week I bring on a new streamer, another creator, and people from different genres, different styles, different backgrounds to help you guys just kind of understand a little bit more of the successes, the struggles, and what makes up that streamer and who they are, a little bit of history about them, and hopefully all to inspire you, to motivate you, to give you guys some tips and behind the scenes, and help you to relate to some of the struggles, because it isn't easy to be a streamer. It isn't easy to be a creator. This is all new territory for a lot of people. Yeah, streaming has been around for many years, but there's a lot of people still getting into it, and that's the whole point. Is we want to be here to help you and shine a little bit of light on that. And the best part is we're live on Twitch right now, so you can come over and ask us questions. We're going to have a Q&A session at the end of our little chat. And that way you guys can ask us if there's something that, specific about Parrot or about myself that you guys are like, man, I really wish I understood this a little bit better. Feel free to come and ask us questions. And all the links are going to be down below in the description, because this is going on YouTube. And let's make sure that we get a shout out and some love in chat for Absurd Parrot, if my mods could kindly help us out. So welcome in, Parrot Man. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been wanting to talk to you and learn more about you. When we chat and when we game and stuff, it's a little bit of a different vibe. So I'm excited to kind of be here and I don't know, pick your brain a little bit about streaming and get into the weeds.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to be here. I'm honored to be on the most prestigious Dapeach stream. Very, very honored.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. All right, man. So I wanna learn a little bit more about, like, I think I want to know before the stream, behind the stream, who, like, what's your background? Like, who are you? Who is Parrot?
Who is Parrot?
Like, I know that you're in architecture, right? Like that's your field of study and stuff. So tell us a little bit about, like, I don't know, your backstory.
Well,
and how you got into streaming.
My background may be a little absurd. I don't have my but yeah. So before stream, I've been in architecture through college and through professional. I mean, I've probably been doing architecture for probably about 15 years or so, plus or
Wow.
minus. With including some school. So, yeah, before this, I was just working full time, and actually, I had a side. I'm a type of person where I always have a main thing, like I'm working, and then a side gig. So I was
Okay.
working at an architecture firm, and I had a side thing going where I would do a little additions and drawings for people, and my bosses were fine with it because my thought was, I'm just gonna go out my own one day, get my license, and do it.
Sure.
And then at my next architecture firm job, about a week before COVID happened, so this was 2020.
Okay.
I quit my job because my
Nice.
boss was a jerk, and
Nice.
I was
Good.
like, I'm going to take charge. I can start, get
Hell
my
yeah.
license, and I already got a business ready, a business partner, and everything going.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
whole country shut down, whole world shut down, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
this is a great time to work on my website, get that finalized.
Yeah. There you go.
And during that summer, I played hundreds of hours of Animal Crossing. And I guess you could say that kind of bloomed into streaming in some type of way because that was kind of my main game for better half of the last 2 years.
Wow. Okay. And so when did you start streaming?
My 2-year anniversary is just under a month from today, November 20th, 2020.
Okay. So you quit your job in March, and then all summer you played Animal Crossing. You weren't streaming yet. You started streaming in November.
Nope.
Ah.
But during this time, I was making friends with Animal Crossing, having play dates and doing all that type of stuff. And I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. And I've been watching streamers for years.
Okay.
And then a buddy of mine started about a month or so before me. And I was like, wow, Twitch is kind of fun. He was small, just starting out. And I was like, maybe I'll give this a try. And I started about a month later. And, we would co-stream together and kind of supported each other until he had to stop for work. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a background of it.
That's cool. Do you still see that guy? Does he he comes around the streams?
Oh yeah. Every once in a while he pops in.
Yeah. That's cool. How did you meet these friends from the Animal Crossing community? Was it through Twitch or?
Just honestly, just kind of looking online for people to play with. There was a huge Twitter on Animal Crossing. This is actually before I was on Instagram. And I think someone shared with me a Animal Crossing Reddit, which I saw a lot of people were on. And then there was about 5 of us, and we would play every single day, talk every day. We all had WhatsApp numbers. We were texting each other, who had what belt, turnips for sale, and all that type of stuff. And I was like, oh, people online are pretty nice when you find the right ones, So
yeah, that's the thing. When you find the right people, then it's I don't know. Then they're like you. I know that everybody's always like, you're unique in your own. Well, we're all unique, obviously, but there's so many other people like us. But in IRL, it's hard to find the same type of people. And there's actually a lot of streamers that I've heard and some that I've talked to that are like, no one in real life knows what streaming is. No one in my friends or family or circles know what streaming is, know what Twitch is, none of that. So there's a lot of us that are just like, yo. Gotta find our people online. I love that about social media and Instagram and stuff. So cool, man. So when did you start the path to Instagram? Because I know that is where you grew.
So actually, I did everything. I took about a month. So this part I failed to mention. I researched, watched videos, listened to podcasts about streaming. About people similar to this conversation and what they did, what they would do different. And I was like, okay, I need to have a name. I need to have kind of a main game because people like coming back for consistency. Yeah. And then, I had a few friends already that I met online or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, I feel like I'll have a couple people coming in. And at that point, Absurd Parrot was born. And, artwork, all that fun stuff kind of got started. And
how did you come up with the name? Why the parrot?
Well, this is a joke in my chat where I always have a new story every single time they ask me. I have a new reason.
So no one knows what it really is.
No one knows, but you can say I got it in the back of our Cracker Barrel box to kind of age myself. Let's just say that I thought it was a good name that fit. I thought it was a good fit. I'll just say that.
Do you like parrots? You like birds? Like, have you ever had a bird? Have you ever had a parrot?
I have a turtle.
Okay. So absurd turtle didn't really roll off the tongue as well as absurd parrot.
You know, I feel like my turtle, he copyrighted that. I don't think he'd be happy with that.
I love that. Okay, so you took a month to do a little bit of research, and then that's when you started posting on Instagram.
Yeah, so actually everything started at once. Like right around that week period, I started posting on Instagram.
Okay.
I started streaming just because I was like, okay, it's kind of got to be like a united front. Got to have your, everything ready to go. I think I even bought my URL. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have the website, and it cost me like $7 because it was so unique. Which I would say that to everybody. If you're going to have something, it's get on Google or GoDaddy, just buy the URL, because if you got it, you got it. Now I have, absurdparrot.com.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy and to the point.
Yeah, me too. I use Google domains, and I got DapeachTV.com, and for I think it's $7 or $8.
Yeah.
Yep. Then a month. Was it a month or a year? No, it was $20. For me, it was $20 for the entire year to have that name. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it was something like that for you. Mine was only like 14. So.
Okay. Well, 14 US, 20 Canadian, I guess.
There we go. Yeah, see, guys, advantage of being in the
So what's cool about that too, what a lot of people don't realize, I don't know if you did this, but you can actually get your own email address because you have, especially with Google, if you use the Google domains, it makes it a little bit easier. I think if you use the other domains, they might give you some email as well. But I know with Google, there's a way to do it that you could get the name. So like I have business@DapeachTV.com. And you can email me there. And it's not like, I use one email to log into all my video games and do all my streaming stuff and log into my Twitch. And then I have business@DapeachTV.com, which is my publicly available that I make available for anybody to contact me, right? Which
and it looks more professional. It looks more professional. No, I do not. I'm just at Gmail. But
okay, which is fine,
But no, like 100%. Like having an email from the get go. I had an email. Everything was day one. Just have it set, and you know, you learn along the way. Like, oh, I should do this and that. Nothing's perfect day one.
No, for sure. I think what's also important for that though is, especially for streamers, is like the donation stuff. If you're setting up PayPal donation or tips, then if you use your actual PayPal account, then you might dox yourself. Like your full name and email address is available to people that are donating to you. And when they get the receipt, they say, thanks for your payment to first name, last name, and email address. So when you create, your business account, even on PayPal, right? Talking about doing everything the right way. When you go to PayPal, you can change your account to a PayPal account. So what I did, and what I suggest everyone to do, is create a personal account, which is your own account that you use for PayPal, and then create a second PayPal, put that one under your, and put that under, your secondary email, right? Your business email, make it a business account. And then you could change it to a company name instead. So that way, when people donate to you, it'll be stream username instead, which is a little bit safer.
Yeah, if you guys want to do it now, test it with Dapeach. Send him some love, and you'll see evidence firsthand. Oh yeah, look at that.
I won't be live. I won't be live by the time. So tomorrow morning when Parrot goes live, you can test on this stream. Cool, man. Yeah, I think that's smart. Doing it all the right way. And do you feel that it helped you kind of feel a little bit more like confident, and that like you were going into this like seriously? And did that help you?
Yeah, it helped me feel legit. Like, from the first month, even before I was affiliate, I would have people come in and say, wow, you seem pretty set up. And this was back when I didn't even have a professional mic. It was just my Logitech camera.
Nice.
But I think it's just, it makes you feel better too. Like, okay, I got it set up, and then you can focus on the stream details, the fun part, what games you're going to play, your overlays, all that stuff.
True. Yeah. I see it very often where streamers just start up and, they'll put in the bio something like just streaming for fun, and then there's no info panels, or their username might not be like super nice or whatever it is. And it's like, you're not really getting the proper experience, because people come by your stream, they might be like, oh, this guy's not really a streamer. He might not stick around. This content might not be here tomorrow. So I don't know if I want to be part of this community, I don't know if other people feel that way as well when they see streamers with like no info panels and nothing really set up, no alerts or anything like that. It's just like someone sharing their screen type of thing on Twitch. But I think when you get it set up from the get-go, it makes you feel a little bit more confident, a bit more excited too, you know? Like, can't wait to go stream. I got this whole setup, you know?
Yeah, I think for me personally, if I look for someone new, and I'm sure other people do the same, I'll click on them, wait for the ad to go. But while the ad's going, I'll usually look at their about section, learn a little bit about them, and see if they're active on social media, you know, and read if they have a good about section, you know, and if they don't just have a what's the word? A donate button. I've seen just a donate button.
Yeah,
that's a little much.
Yeah, it's a little bit. What's the word? Is it pretentious? It's like, you know, obviously all these creators are out here, and you know the main goal is to create content and you know be here and create a space for people to come and hang out. And it is given for free, right? But donations are appreciated, and the subscriptions and all the monetary, you know, financial support is greatly appreciated, obviously, right? And you know, it helps to continue streamers to keep pushing and continue doing it. But when you see just that, it's like, man, you know, come on. what else? You know, what else is there that you're gonna give us, right? So definitely, I think that's important. So good, man. You got all your stuff set up. And what were your goals originally with streaming? Like, was the plan to go like full time for it to be your income?
So So for me personally, I always think of everything like set your goals low, and and you know, I was like, oh, let me try to make affiliate, and I think it took me exactly 40 days, which actually, you know, it's not short, but it's not long. But I didn't really, like I said, I had nothing. So if you already have a social media following, it's gonna be quicker. So I started everything was flat. And then I had a couple friends and one really dedicated follower, and he would be there every time for me. And I was just like, oh, you know, like seeing someone come just to cheer you on was enough to keep me going. Cause I was just like, I'm just do this for fun, you know. It's the end, you know, or middle of the pandemic still, and I was just like, I'm gonna do this for fun. I think I only did 2 days a week for like 2 hours, which most people would tell you if you're gonna stream like 4 hours is a really good amount of time, which is what I stick to now. But I kind of had to, you know, it's like what's the word? It's like working out. You have to kind of get your muscles going because talking. True. I'm actually an introvert, so it was a lot for me to go out and like keep the conversation going, or just talk about whatever. So I would have outlines of things to talk about, things to ask chat.
Nice, prepared.
Yeah,
that's the way to do it. And no, but you're right. Not everyone realizes that, you know, these streaming for 6, 8 hours, 12 hours, like you might see some streamers do. It's like you can't just do day one, you know, for sure. It's draining with you got the lights on and all the screens and constantly talking and chatting and having multiple conversations if different chatters are coming in, and you're you know, definitely not easy. So if you guys you know, are getting into streaming and want to go stream longer, build up definitely. And
play a game that you enjoy, because you can always just talk about the game minimum. True. You know.
Yeah, very true. I think one big thing, you know, everybody wants to grow, obviously, and to, you know, find more friends, build a bigger community. But if you do it the wrong way through finding a game that, you know, might be the one that helps you grow, well, it's not going to help you grow because you don't actually enjoy it. And when people come to your stream, they're like, man, this guy is not really having a good time. Like, I don't get it. You know, what's happening here. So, so what motivates you today to continue streaming? Because you're still doing your architect business, right? That's still going strong.
Right. Yep.
So what drives you still to continue the streams?
I think at this point, I enjoy it. So I like playing games. Like today, I beat Luigi's Mansion. I already had another game ready. I had Link's Awakening ready to go.
Nice.
I just like doing Zelda. It, and you know, and sometimes it's like the camaraderie of you're beating the game and they're with you, the chat's with you, they're helping you, rooting you on, or being sassy, and they're like, nah, you know, you can't beat it. That wasn't your first try, apparently, but it was, guys. It was my first try. I would say the community. Just the people that I've met along the way that I pop in, I turn on stream, and you have someone fighting for first or trying to get. I have early gang as well, seeing them try to get that is always funny.
Yeah.
And I also get people that come maybe a couple times a month, and they pop in like they know I'm going to be there. You know what I mean? That's one thing. I feel like I should be consistent.
Yeah.
So
So what's your stream schedule now?
So right now it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 1 to 5, and Fridays have been island tours for probably the past 2 years. At noon.
At noon, and then you still go till 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, just however long the island tours take. So we usually play bingo. I have a lot of bingo fanatics, and they come in. They bet. I do a prediction. Will we get bingo? Will we not? And we see what items we get in the island. And
I remember when I first came to your stream, that was something that caught my eye. I was like, that's really cool. Like, for anybody who doesn't know what Animal Crossing is, like, you can build up, your pretty island, and then you can invite people to come to your island. And what Parrot does is he does this bingo thing. You could explain it better than me, but when I saw it, I was like, that's so cool. He like tours the island, goes visits all around the island, and he has this little bingo card and sees if he can find these little random things, like if there's like a waterfall or if there's like a rainbow, like random little things. And I was like, man, that's cool, man. That's a cool little thing, and you get to explore like your community's islands that they've worked so hard on,
And another thing for me, as far as like strong community, is like most of the stuff I have made for me is people that I've met either through Instagram or from Twitch. So they make my some of my emotes and like all the merch that I got, and whatever avatars, all that stuff. I like having, it's kind of like shopping local in your city, right? To me, it's like it's like supporting your other online friends that you've met, because like, oh, you draw stuff, oh, okay, well, I stream, you got an island, I'll go tour it. That's really how it started. Is I would be like, it was kind of like cold calling. I would message people on Instagram and be like, hey, can I tour your island? I stream on Twitch. And I've met so many people since then, just because I'd be like, oh, can I tour your island? And be like, sure. And now I can't get rid of some of them.
That's cool. So you did that through Instagram. You would find other people that were Animal Crossing players and would just reach out, DM them. That's
so cool. I started off very small, just a few people that I knew would put maybe 100 something followers. I wasn't, you're not reaching for big dogs with thousands. So I was like, hey, can I, tour it for fun? And they would have a friend like, hey, like, oh, this guy named Absurd Pear is going to tour my island. And I get on there and I'm looking at things, and this was before bingo. And I would just, and people also like seeing their stuff on there. And I like showcasing design. As someone that works in the field of design, I like showcasing it because everybody, you work hard on it. You know what I mean? It's like when you're streaming on Twitch, you want people to come hang out with you because you're working hard on your stream.
True. Yeah. No, that's what I find is cool. And I remember you were playing Sims also at one point, and it's cool to see because you're in that field, you're in the field of building and design. And I know Animal Crossing isn't as like architectural compared to like the Sims, right? But it still has all those design elements and how to build nice, a nice layout, right? So cool, man. So the Instagram, because I know that you said that you grew a lot from that. Were you posting a lot of Animal Crossing content on Instagram at that time, or was it just you reaching out to people?
So when I learned, I kind of had a few friends that were bigger accounts on Instagram that kind of got me into it. And I would watch, I learned. It's the best way to know what to do is to see what other people did. They would post a couple photos of their island. I'm like, oh, I got some sweet little spots, right? Or as I thought, you got some crazy talented people. So, you post a photo, and also it's, really it's networking. So for the first couple months, I would say I probably spent way too much time on Instagram, but you post your stuff, you post it on, I had to learn how to post on stories. I know I sound really old, but like they work, stories work. And I would post, but then you also go and you find other people, whether it's on just like the main search, or friends, or someone else's story. You see someone, you go comment, share it. And then after a while, people started realizing I did island tours, and that's why I came up with an application, because I started out just DMing people, and I would
Okay,
send them a
yeah.
paragraph of, this is what I need for your
Okay.
island. And then I'm like, I think someone in my chat said you should do a Google Doc. And I was like, that's a pretty good idea. Or a Google form. And I was like, that's a really good idea. And they just
Yeah,
boop,
I
boop,
use it
boop,
all
fill
the
it
time.
out, upload photos. And
Smart.
it definitely made that a lot better. But yeah, no, I post photos, and then I started sharing. So like most of my feed was sharing other people's islands, say what I thought about it, and say that I also
Okay.
streamed on Twitch. I'd get a lot of people that say, oh, you stream on Twitch, I'm going to follow you. And then they fill out a form, and then, they come by stream either consistently, or every island tour is like the busy day, because people know that's what I'm going to do.
Right. Yeah, yeah. And like, how come it was only once a week? Was it like too much? Did you want it to keep it special instead of doing like constant island tours? Like, did you ever think about going wild with it and being like, every stream is island tours, let's just go crazy and get
I thought about at one point.
know?
I had just about 40 applications, which was a lot.
Okay.
And I was like, I need to catch up. I was like, maybe I just do an island tour a week, but I'm just like, I think that'd be too much for me.
Okay.
Because the streams take a lot. Because I also have an overlay that shows like their name, their bio, their favorite villager, their favorite season, their name, their Instagram. It's all this, so I'm spending, a couple minutes on each overlay, because I got a template. And then,
how long does it take to do the tour?
So if we're doing, so I learned last week. Last week we didn't do bingo. But normally with bingo, I would say an hour to an hour and a half.
Wow. Okay. That's 40 hours.
So I like like looking at each house. I like looking at things, talking about the design.
Sure.
Because at the same time, some people have spent months. So if I were to fly through it in 5 or 10 minutes, that'd be disrespectful. So to me, it's like, I'm going to enjoy your island. I'm going to walk through it, and I enjoy it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. So
yeah, for sure. Were any of the people that you met through this and through applying to the island tours, were any of them streamers?
A few.
Or a few.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, if I don't know them, I'll try to follow them. I'll follow them as well, and I'll give them a shout out as well.
Yeah.
Stream.
Cool. That's cool. So that means a lot of them are just gamers, just people working on their island through COVID, because it came out. Animal Crossings, or the new one, came out right at the beginning of COVID.
Yep.
Right? If I'm not mistaken, I learned that last week. So yeah, cool, man. So out of all these streamers and stuff, who's your favorite streamer to watch these days?
Oh, so what I watch is completely different than
I mean,
what
if you're playing so much Animal Crossing, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, so I watched. So actually, the first streamer I ever saw, he played. This is back 2016. This is how long I watched on Twitch. It's 2016.
Nice.
But I watched it on YouTube. So I watched videos. Grand Pooh Bear, and he plays Mario Maker.
Okay.
And I remember I was on vacation, and I was like, I miss Mario Maker, because I love Mario. And I found him, and I was like, oh, he's pretty cool streamer. And I just watched him on YouTube, and he posted something like every day.
Okay.
And him and Barbarous King are kind of the two that I kind of watch consistently. And they're, thousands of viewers, very big. But I think I watched them for so long, I kind of knew what a Twitch streamer kind of should be, even though 6 years ago was ancient in Twitch during these days.
True.
But,
yeah.
That's kind of where that started. And now, of course I watch you now, now present day.
Yeah, sure.
As far as larger streamers that people may relate to, those would be two.
Yeah. Cool. And there's still the streamers that you watch to this day?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Wow.
Cool. And I think that shows consistency, whether they like your personality or whether it's the games. If you really want to do it, just be consistent. And I said earlier, play games that you enjoy. We also need to play games that chat enjoys, that you also enjoy. So like I do the island tours, I still enjoy them, but I know people know every Friday I'm doing island tours. They can play some bingo, they can see some inspiration. I have so many people that say, oh, I love watching you tour because I get ideas.
Yeah, true. Because when you get to see other people's islands, and it's not just like an Instagram post where it's like, oh, look at this little scene I did.
Yeah.
It's like the whole island, everything, right?
Yep. Right.
Is there an island that really has stuck with you?
I
after?
would get called out so quick. I've toured over 230 something.
Oh
So,
my god.
but I would say not what particular island stood out. I think just the when you can tell when someone puts so much effort into it and they come up with unique ideas. I think what stands out just that they went above and beyond for a design, and you can tell they're so proud of it. And when people in chat are like, "I love this," and you get to see them so happy, and then they message me after I message them saying they had a blast. That to me is a success. If they felt like, oh, that was a good time, that means the most to me. So
cool. I like that. And they're with you, right? They're like in the island, like walking around with you.
So not all the time. Sometimes it's what they call a dream address, where I'll walk around. You go to bed and you walk around. The other time they will be there, and then they'll hit me with a net, or they'll make me sit on the golden toilet because that's the meme. I gotta have a golden toilet.
And are you in like a Discord call with them, or is it just?
Nope. Normally it's just me talking because some people could be nervous. But I've done interviews in the past where I'll talk with the designer.
Okay, that's cool. Has there anybody? Have you met anyone that's like also in the design industry, in the design space, that's like pro?
Yeah. I've had like engineers. I've done like different types of designers. I mean, there's so many at this point, but and I've had other people that one guy he works at the San Diego Zoo.
Okay, that's cool.
He's like not a marine biologist, but like some type of thing where he deals with the fish. Or he like runs a part of the department, and he loves sunfish. So his island was full of sunfish, and he related that to the island. I thought that was a really cool connection.
That's cool. Yeah.
Where for me, it's like, I stream. Here's my. I haven't finished an island just to show how
really
slow I am. But
do you have a parrot on your island?
I have parrot designs. They don't have a character, but they have like little stamps you put everywhere.
But you can't have like a pet parrot in the game in a little bird cage.
You think I would have a little more pull with Nintendo? They would give me a character. I had someone draw me one. I had someone draw a parrot villager for me. That's good. That was fun.
Cool. I like that. So almost 2 years streaming. How many followers are you at right now?
On Twitch, it says 1,700, but who knows the exact number?
Yeah, it's somewhere. Okay, so a lot of the growth. What other factors have contributed to your success? So a lot of Instagram, you said. Is there any other things that you've been doing that you think that really helped, bring up the viewership and get you some followers?
I mean, I've done a couple little giveaways for like my merch and stuff. I think the biggest thing for me for growth was definitely like I grew through Instagram. A lot of people I met were through Instagram, and also just being consistent. And posting when I go live, having an active Discord. And I do like little Discord competitions where they battle it out for a month. Whoever wins gets merch prizes.
That's cool.
I think that
battle it out.
Yeah. So, and I think also it's about just kind of build a little bit of camaraderie. Because at the end of the day, you're watching someone on Twitch, but if you can pop into my Hey Parrot or Hey Peach, you can also see, there's so and so that I know. I can say hi to them. That makes them feel more welcome. So I think having your community, tell them, hey, welcome people in. Make them feel welcome, because I've popped in so many streams and it's like nobody talks to you. And I know sometimes there's like, a lot of times they're like tight, but I think just being welcoming helps because it makes people want to come back.
Definitely. I agree with that. It's like, someone explained that Twitch stream is kind of like going to like a backyard barbecue party, like an open invite party, Right. And I think the context was about leaving. I think that they were saying like, Twitch viewers, you guys don't have to say like, bye, I have to go, I'm going to go watch another person's stream. Or I think that was the original context, and they were kind of saying like, it's just like a backyard barbecue, when the conversation kind of fiddles out, you're just like, all right, I'm gonna go grab a drink, or you just walk away, type of thing, you just kind of leave. But I think in this case, it's like, flip the other way. It's when people come in, it's like, hey, welcome in, how's it going? and come and join this conversation that we're having.
Yeah, welcome in. Here's a hot dog, hamburger.
Yeah, exactly. So what, because you said something about like doing competitions in Discord, like what would you do? Are they like art competitions, since a lot of your community's like designy?
So I've done it 2 years now, because I've been 2 years. It's a lot. It's a crap ton of work. I don't know if I would recommend it to a new streamer.
Yeah.
But you know, they have their teams, and like they voted on their logo. Each team had made a logo. Like this past year, we had Team Ramen, Team Boba, and they both drew their own logo. Cool. And then most of mine this past year, just because it was very Animal Crossing centric. It was all mostly, I think, just about all Animal Crossing. So it was like they did a commercial, 30-second commercial, which is on my YouTube. I can't remember. Oh, we did a couple. I had a few viewers make obstacle courses. Did races, so it was like point.
That's cool.
And then every time they came into stream, they got points. If they did a sub, they got points. If they did bits, they got points. Everything added to points. It was a crap ton of work, but it was fun, and people get competitive. Learn. But I think that definitely made a lot of people friends.
Yeah, for sure. I've also heard that your Mario Kart community is extremely competitive.
We are very sweaty. I'm like cheering when I'm in the top 3. It's because very sweaty. But no, it's fun. You know, I think it's very important to have community days as well. Like I'm doing Dead by Daylight. I got to be able to beat you. You know, if you're not lurking in there.
Yeah.
And I just started that. But DBD is fun. If you have chat to play with you for games that you're unsure about, like whether it's Mario Kart or Dead by Daylight, it makes it more fun because you're doing it together. They're talking trash to you, you're talking trash, and
yeah. How long would you say is a good time frame for, you know, a newer streamer? Like at what point would they start the community games, do you think? You know, like do you just if you have like a couple of
question,
you know?
I mean, if you have nobody, but if you have like a couple friends that you know in real life off stream and they can just play with you, so it looks like you're playing with some people, that would help, like boost your numbers.
For sure.
But I've also seen people where it's like, you know, I'm just playing and they're by themselves and it could work out if you have the personality for it. But I would just say whatever fits you. You know what I mean? Because like for me, when I first started, I had people that watched me, but I don't think any of them had Mario Kart.
Okay.
But I don't even think I played a community game until maybe about a month or so. But before that, I had a few friends that were also small streamers. We would play games together, whether it was Super Mario World or back in the day, Ninjala, which was like a similar to Splatoon. So I would play with. I totally forgot about that. Ninjala. I used to have a game. Ninjala. I played every Monday.
Okay.
And I would play with chat. They would come in and they would kick my butt every damn time. But it was about them joining and having a fun chat, and that kind of helped build a community as well. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, if you find a really niche game, because that was a very niche game.
Yeah.
Similar to Animal Crossing, you know, you have everybody playing Valorant or Fortnite or whatever. But if you like a game that doesn't have as many viewers, whether it's Breath of the Wild or whatever, there's less people watching it, but there's also less competition.
True. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And you know, as a new streamer too, like the goal isn't like 1,000 viewers, right? Like when you're just starting out, you know,
honestly, the goal is 3. Goal is 3 for affiliate, which really, I mean, this is like going a little off topic, so I apologize, but I kind of wish Twitch had different levels. So all we have is affiliate and partner. I wish there was like steps. You know what I mean? Like affiliate plus, you're at 20 average viewers, so you still have things to strive for, because really between affiliate and partner, it can feel impossible. Right?
True. That's very true. Yeah. And it seems like it's doable when you hit affiliate, you know, and then you're starting to grow, you know, your viewership. And now you're past the 3, 4, 5 viewers. You're in the 10 to 15 to 20. You're like, okay, I'm growing. But then getting to 75, eventually you're like, you know, it's tough one. I agree with that. There's been a lot of talk lately about that. Not on the Twitch side, but in the Twitter Twitch
Right.
streamers side of
Right.
people
People
saying
talking about streaming. Yeah.
yeah, saying that that could be a cool thing. You know, I know that Twitch does have like the achievements, like how many hours total you've streamed or how many times you've rated other streamers, which are fun little like achievements. But yeah, it's not really something to strive for, like you said. Yeah, it's true. I mean, what tip would you have for, you know, a new streamer looking to grow, looking to, you know,
If they say they
start
got
streaming?
everything set up, they got their about section, they got a consistent schedule, they know their games. I would say work on keeping the conversation going, because for me that was the hardest part. It still kind of can be, you know, if chat gets quiet, it happens to all of us.
Yeah. Yep.
Nothing wrong with that. Just, you know, like I said, like sometimes just have a little outline, have 5 to 10 things you want to talk about, and you
Yeah.
know that you can talk about them, right? Like
Mhm.
don't put a topic down where you have like, I have no clue what to say, but you don't want to. You know, marine biology. Yep, I like whales, and keep going. Like, no, you know, talk about the
I
Mario
like
movie.
turtles.
I like turtles. You know, if you talk, you know, recent things, the Mario movie. Is Mario's butt really flat? Make that your stream title.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like yeah. Also having an engaging stream title. So for me, and my chat knows this. I'm gonna show you my little. A family member gave me this, but I got a little dad jokes gum,
Oh,
and
God.
I'm known for my dad jokes, so that's like a redemption for me, where they'll redeem a dad joke, and no matter how good the joke is, because they're pretty darn good, they'll always boo me because that's part of the meta.
Oh
But
my God.
yeah, dad joke. Yeah, just kind of create you, and you'll figure it out as you go. Figure out
Mhm.
your brand, right?
Yeah.
Like for
Yeah.
me, you know, like the vibe sessions.
Yep.
I came up with that probably about 15, 20 followers in, right around there, where I got an idea from someone saying you should celebrate. And you're just
Yeah.
starting out, you should celebrate. And I was like, I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna, you know, blast
Definitely.
music or whatever and dance a little bit and put some
Yeah.
dancing parrots, because unintentionally there's the party parrot, you know, that fits
Yeah.
perfect with my theme.
True.
But I think, you know, fit your theme. I've seen people that are kind of what's the word? Kind of minimalistic, where they're kind of quiet, don't really talk much. They talk a little bit about the game and they do well. So I think you have
Yeah.
to kind of figure out what works best for you and also stand out.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. I think it has to be it has to be like your natural, authentic self in a way. You know, if you're quiet, I don't want to say introverted, but if you're quiet and then you're trying to be a hype man or hype person, I don't know if it'll really work. You know,
Right.
but yeah, you know, that kind of thing. So I agree with that. But you did say earlier that you are introverted, but what I wanted to say, which what I always say to the introverts that I talk to that are streamers, I always say that the most successful content creators, especially YouTubers, are introverts, because you're not talking to a person, you know, you're talking to a camera, you're talking to yourself, you're talking about the thing that you love so much, you know, which introvert doesn't necessarily mean that like you're quiet, you know, it just means that, you know, your social battery works in a different way, you know.
That's exactly.
So
would you say you're extrovert then?
I feel like I used to be more extroverted, and I've slowly, as I got older, I slowly went to more introverted. You know, I'm more of a homebody, you know. I like hanging at home. I like doing my things and taking care of my stuff. You know, and I like to stream and enjoy and just game with friends and stuff. I don't need to be out and going to the restaurants and out to the parties and all that stuff. It's too much. It's too
I mean,
much.
with DoorDash, you can get all the food from the restaurants now, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Not
I
a
don't
sponsor.
mind. No, not sponsored. But you know, I don't mind going for a nice little drive. You know, I like driving, so I go for a nice little drive,
that's
pick
what
up
we'll
the
do.
food, come back home. You know, it's get out of the house.
That's me. Let's go for a drive. I'll get a car wash, get some gas, and I'll pick up the food and head back.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because I feel like I'm more of a homebody, especially after the whole pandemic and during the pandemic. You know, it's like, hey, I'm always home. Like, let's get out. So it's a nice way to break it up a little bit.
Right.
Have you ever felt like burnt out with like streaming and stuff, and like the content creation? process? Like you said, like you did over 230 islands. Like, do you
Right.
ever feel like you were getting too much with it?
So I guess for me, even when I first started doing island tours, I actually was only streaming Animal Crossing maybe 2 days a week. So at that point, I was already burnt out of Animal Crossing after playing it all summer, 2020, 2021. I was like, oh, I'll play it a little bit. I think I go through waves. Like right now, I'm kind of in a dip. Like I need to sit back. I need to do a little kumbaya. Like think about channel points, and I want to redo things. I want to redo things, and sometimes it just takes a while just to think and like take a step back.
Yeah, sure.
So I think I get burned out. I don't know. Every few months with certain things. Like right now, I'm not playing Animal Crossing other than Island Tour. So I keep that going because I feel like that's a consistent thing. It's not like I'm booting up the game, but I'm seeing other people's islands.
Right. Yeah, because like you said, you're playing Luigi's Mansion now. And
I just beat Luigi's Mansion and Link's Awakening, and I love puzzle games.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Zelda Breath of the Wild. That stuff too. So
yeah.
And I think that's part of it. Like it may stunt your growth. Some people would say like I'm going to start doing more variety, but at least the ones that are watching you, they're going to enjoy that you're enjoying the game. And sometimes I've had people, I play a game. There's one little $5 game I got on the Switch, Townscaper. I had like 5 or 6 people buy it because I used it. I had the guy retweet my tweet, the guy who made the game, just because I was like, this is an amazing game. And it's just a cute little boop, 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 boop. You literally press a button and a building gets created.
Yeah. I've seen that.
It's like ASMR for streaming, I would say, because it's just literally analog stick and press A or B. That's it. And I think I was the only one streaming it for like the couple weeks I was playing it. And I had people come find me. They're like, I saw you're playing this game, and I'm like, I'm the only one. So
no way. That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, everybody always talks about like if you're playing a game with lower viewers than like we talked about earlier, then you have less competition, right? But what if there's 0 viewers? I mean, I guess like you said, you can still find some people.
That was my only time I've ever done that. So like with that game, I think I gained a couple, but 0. It might be a little too much in the dead end of Twitch. But you know what? Literally, if anybody searches up that game, if you're playing it for a couple days, you are the only person. So they don't really have much choice.
Yeah. Someone I know, another streamer. I saw them. I think it's the game that you're saying, Townscaper. They had, I don't know if it was through subscriptions or if it was through like a channel point thing, but it was a way for the community to have their own little like house. Because the Townscaper, the way it works, it's like it's like an island in the middle of like the water, and then like you build houses, and you can build like super tall, right? Okay, yeah. So he would do it based off of, I think, channel points, or anytime somebody would subscribe, then he would add like a couple of units to that person's building. So it was like a visual representation of the months that they've been subscribed or whatever.
That's a pretty damn good idea.
You could use it.
I did when I was playing Sims, create your own sim, and I think I had like 16 redemptions of create my sim. So I had like,
oh my god,
I think I ended up having 3 houses. No, 2 houses.
Okay.
But no, I was making a 3rd house.
Oh god, for all these people.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of work. I think I had to raise the price after the first day. I'm like, you're doing personality, how they look. That's where my meme, the fingernail lady, came from, and hips. All the love stuff. But
even just character customization, just the way that somebody looks, that could take hours. Then did you do it? Like, did you let them?
They would send me a photo.
Okay, really?
Yep.
And was it them, or was it like, oh, I want you to do like, I don't know, Jennifer Lopez?
It was
or
close.
Something?
I'm an architect. I'm not a visual. I'm not a makeup artist. I'll say that.
Yeah. Oh man, that's cool though. I think that it's fun to have different type of channel point things to engage the community. Like the Townscaper thing, or like you said with the Sims.
Me, when I celebrated 500 followers, I came up with the banana. I have to say banana after every other word.
Oh my god.
It started out as 30 minutes.
Jeez.
Then I shrunk it down to 20 minutes. Right now it's just 5 minutes, called micro nanner.
Oh god.
But
That's still long. Every
it's
other word is banana.
every banana, other banana, word banana is banana, banana, banana.
Oh
Even
my
banana,
god.
banana.
That's a good like mental, tongue twister to keep you young.
I got it from back when I was a resident assistant RA in college where we get free room and board. It was part of our training. Like one of the things we did, we were doing a training. I can't remember exactly what it was. But we were in college. We were like in a forest, and we had to make our way across one side to another. So there was like 10 people on each side. And then it was like you can only step on like certain logs or rocks. It was kind of like chess, but also like a really cool puzzle. We had to like, okay, you have to go here to move there to get them across. So we had to have all 10 people on the other side by the end of it. And we had one guy who was talking a lot. And they were like, all right, for 5 minutes, you can only say banana after every other word.
Oh my god.
And he was phenomenal at it. Like, I'm all right. He just was just like every other word banana. And everybody was just like, wait, we all stopped and we're like, how are you so good at saying this?
Yeah.
And that was probably a good 14 years ago that happened. And I thought of that and I was like, God damn, it would be painful, but let me do it. It's a Twitch channel redemption.
Crazy that you did it. Even thought about doing it for 30 minutes, man. Holy.
Well, it was a sub goal originally, and then I made it 20,000 points, and I'm like, 20,000.
Yeah,
that's a lot of points. Tell me why it could happen like every week to me, and I'm just like, now it really could. People have enough points; they could happen every day.
Yeah, that's up.
College is for you. Hush it. You hush it. I see. Sorry. I know I'm not supposed to be. College is how long ago, Barrett? Yeah, well, this is also an advice for people if you're older. I mean, I'm ancient for streaming. Early 30s. That's ancient.
Yeah,
I may as well be retired.
Man. True.
But to me,
I'm ancient with you.
There is a market for everybody. Because some people get on, they're like, I don't want to watch.
I don't want to watch the kiddies.
A 20-year-old. I want to watch someone that's similar in age, and I've definitely had that. I've definitely had that people that watch that at an older, younger, similar age.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it is. People like different things. That's what you got to learn. And when you're a streamer, you got to realize not everybody's going to like you. That's something. It's hard, right? I'm a people pleaser. I'm like, I got to make everybody happy. Doing the island tours, and doing everything. And then this is like, sometimes you're like, I wonder why they don't. Or they would say, oh, Parrot, thank you so much for introducing me to Twitch. I found so many streamers that I love watching. And I'm like, I haven't seen you in months. But then I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, I just wanted to tour their island and get to know them a little bit. Right. If they move on, I can't be upset with that. You know what I mean? Because that's the way of life.
No, for sure. I think I tweeted the other night that, you could be the sweetest. I think it was you could be the sweetest peach on the peach tree, but not everybody's gonna like peaches.
Exactly.
So
I really wish I bought a peach. I was at the store yesterday. I should have bought a peach to have just surprise you.
That'd have been cool.
We're not in season anymore, anyways.
I'm happy you didn't, because then next time I would have had to buy a parrot, and then that would have been too much.
You get a stuffed parrot like me. So actually, so behind me, my shelf, I would say probably 90% of it is gifts from chat.
Oh my god, nice.
The first gift I got was a crochet parrot. Someone I met on Instagram. After about a month, she goes, Parrot, you've been so nice. I want to crochet a parrot and send it to you. And I was like, what? So at this point,
so sweet.
I had to get a PO box.
Right.
That's another tip for you guys. If you start getting a lot of people, get a PO box because it protects where you live, obviously.
Yeah.
And they can send you stuff, and I go there and they're looking at me like, you picking up? I'm like, yeah. And they go, absurd parrot. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. Or my chat, they send and type whatever name they want.
Oh my god.
Parrotson, Mr. Parrot. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh god. That's funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of PO boxes, I had a whole nightmare situation with PO boxes in Canada. Really? We have like the federal. It's called Canada Post. It's like the federal post agency, and And I went there to go, because I was like, Canada Post, I'm going to go get a P.O. box. And I go get a P.O. box from them. And, you know, little do I realize once I paid up everything, they're like, oh, well, you can't really receive any packages if the courier is not going to send it through Canada Post. I'm like, I don't know who the hell the courier is going to be. Like, I might get packages from people in the community, or if I work with a brand, they might be from, like, I don't know, a different country, China.
Yeah, you don't get to pick. Who
knows?
That.
You know, I don't know if they're going to use Canada Post, you know, like they're going to use FedEx, UPS, like all like the big guys, you know.
DHL, that's bigger in Europe.
Yeah, DHL, whatever, right? So I had to like go to them. I had to call a head office, tell them that I got lied to.
You're like, listen here, I'm Dapeach.
Yeah, okay? bro. You know, no. I went to the counter. I'm like, look, I don't know who I'm gonna get stuff from. I don't know what size the package is gonna be. Can you handle this? And they're like, yep, no problem. And then after that, they're like, no, I spoke to somebody else, you know? And they're like, no, that whatever that guy said is not true. So I had to end up going to a UPS store. And what was cool about the UPS store was that, like, the P.O. box isn't actually a P.O. box. Like, you don't go there with like a key and there's like a little box with like a different size. It's like a receiving center. So any size package you want, they'll take it. And you don't have to call your account like P.O. box. Your address doesn't have to be called P.O. box. So if you want to pretend that you have like a unit and like your business, you could be unit number 401 or suite number or apartment number or whatever, you know? So that's, I mean, doesn't really apply for streamers. Everybody wants to be like more of a P.O. box, but for a business starting out and that wants to open a P.O. box or get a new address and not be from home, that's a good way to do it too, you know? Yeah, cool. So all that stuff behind you is all from all gifts from chat and stuff. Are you currently selling a stuffed parrot on your merch site?
So I've had so many DMs about, can you get a stuffed parrot? And I had to nix that months and months ago because I need a minimum order of 300. Now,
oh God. Okay.
3 people come flocking to me, say, parrot, I want an absurd parrot. I already got the design ready. We could do it, but I can't afford 3. So.
Yeah.
Right now, just the merch behind me, merch behind my head.
Love it. Is
and
that the new design?
New design, brand new design, made from Gray from Trippy Land on Instagram, and she does a phenomenal job. Like I said, I try to rely and also I'm waiting on something else to come in from another designer. She made one garbage banana, which is from the banana Channel Point Redemption.
Okay.
I have multiple things. So so this year I did new stuff for summer and then out for fall and winter. So probably maybe twice a year thing. It also makes it a little more special. Like, oh, I got this item and you can't select the shirt I'm wearing. You can't buy this one anymore. You can't buy this. It's gone. Cool. But now if you want the winter merch, you can.
Right.
So I think that's a good way to do it. And it's a fun way to do it because it can get stale. Even if you got a couple people buying it, like to me, it's not, like, you know, I'm paying the designers to make the stuff. It's not as much about making the money because I try to mark it down as little as possible. I like people repping it because think about this. Someone's wearing a absurd parrot, a Dapeach shirt. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's a streamer I watch. Free. It's literally free sponsorship, free marketing. Yeah. And you know, having a good design for it. You know, I think that's something you don't see a lot of streamers talk about or push. And, you know, if they want to be a part of the community, if they feel a part of your community, they're going to want to support you. Whether it's a stick, I got stickers, you know, I've seen people, they put stickers on their fridge. Yeah. I think that's a fun way to do it. Cool.
When do you think that, you know, for a streamer that's coming up, doesn't have merch, when do you think it's a good time to create a merch shop? When did you create yours?
So I'll tell you a little bit of the story of the merch. So when I first started, I believe, because I haven't switched yet to OBS. Don't chastise me.
Oh man.
But Streamlabs has like a built-in merch. But I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go. I researched. You guys are gonna learn anything about me is that before I do anything, I'm like, let me give it a good old Goog, right? Let me see who so and so did. See some searches, and there's so many people that talk about it. So I found Spring Tea or Teespring, whatever it's called. Yeah. And I thought they had some decent quality stuff. I'm like, okay, and you can literally make anything. They let you just cups, mugs, shirts, hoodies, pants, everything. So I was like, oh, sweet. And then I'm not down in their stuff because they have some great stuff. One of the mugs I got phenomenal, but some of the things, and I got messages from my viewers. Oh, my shirt's kind of falling apart. So I was like,
Oh,
okay. So I stopped selling it immediately.
okay.
Well, pretty quickly. I told them only buy certain things. I was like, this thing's good, that's good, whatever. Then I moved to a new one. What I use now, Fourth Wall, and I had to be referred. Actually, I had to interview with them at one point.
Really? Okay.
And I talked to them, and actually, I was glad I did because I asked them about stuff, and I was like, okay, right now I have an issue where certain clothing items fall apart, and if people are spending money on me and on your brand, I want you to have stuff that's going to last more than 2 washes.
Yeah, seriously.
And they said, yep, nope, we do a new thing. And let me tell you, the shirt I'm wearing, I've washed multiple times, and the hoodie, I just washed it yesterday because I just got it. No issues, nothing wrong with the print. And I love it, and I stand behind their stuff.
Nice.
And this does not answer your question for when they should get into it, so I'm gonna go into that now. But I would say, don't spend too much money on anything. Literally get your logo, your overlays, and kind of try to do as much as you can by yourself. Like I do my overlays myself. And then, okay, if you have a logo, yeah, put it on a mug. Start small. People love mugs. People love hats. People love stickers. Start with that stuff. Maybe a t-shirt. But I would keep it minimal. 4 or 5 items at that. Probably depending on your growth. If you're at 1 month in and you're 30 viewers, hey, you know what?
Right.
Do it. But if you're kind of doing it part time and you got 4 or 5 people and you're a couple months in, just wait a little bit. And you also you might not like your logo, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna change it. So I would say figure out what you're doing, because you're gonna spend money on whether it's the design. If you have the URL, you're gonna have to pay to have that.
True. Yeah.
And also you're gonna want to buy your own stuff. So make sure you're financially. People love seeing it. Take some photos. Like I did it. Photos. I had a few people model stuff for me, right?
Cool.
So I would say, here you go, send it. I'm gonna send it to you. Put a shirt on, model it, mugs, all that stuff, and all that's on my Instagram, guys. And under my merch section, you can scroll through and see all the people that have posted their merch.
That's cool,
and I think that's a good way to market it as well.
I love that. Yeah, for sure, and get the community to be, feel a little bit more part of it. I love that.
Yeah,
I'm taking notes for myself.
Hey, cool, it like I said, at the end of the day, it's not about it's similar to streaming. You're not gonna be rich day one. If anything, you should just want to be making friends and
definitely,
or making connections. And with the merch, it's like, you know what, they could rep some of it. And I think that's the coolest thing, that people are like, I got a parrot mug. To me, that is like, that warms my heart, because it's like, damn, that's pretty.
Definitely, for sure.
Kind of like this fancy mug right here, guys. With the red interior, the Absurd Parrot, the new winter brand right now.
Sheesh. And where do we get that again? Is that at absurdparrot.com?
Yes, absurdparrot.com.
Easy, man. Cool, dude. I love it, man. I want to ask like one last question that I think that some streamers kind of maybe miss the part with, but like, what I think that, okay, hold on, guys. I want to preface it so that it makes sense. But I think we're always on the grind. We're always working. We're always trying to just grow. Okay, we hit, let's say 500 followers. We hit 1,000 followers. Go next. More content, more clips, share more, do more. Right? Like every minute that's downtime's like work on the stream, work on the community, go in the Discord, go here, go there. Right? What do you do for yourself to kind of have that downtime and to reward yourself for the hard work that you've done? What like, when you set goals for yourself and you hit them, like, do you do something to say like, you know what, we did this as a community or whatever it is, and I'm going to take some time to celebrate and recognize that?
Yeah. So a few things, and I'll try to keep it brief. You guys know I celebrate every sub, every follow. When I celebrated 50 followers, there was probably like 3 or 4 of us in chat. We went wild. I had a whole. So I'll say, as far as like stream goals, like 50, 100, 250, 500. Like it was I had a screen that said that many followers, and it was pretty epic. So as far as stream goes, I like to celebrate with chat. So whether it's my 1 year, 2 year anniversary, and I have stuff planned. And I think, have it as an event. Okay, today I think usually for my 2 year, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But last year, my 1 year anniversary, I had chat roast me. They all recorded roasts. And we did community games, 12 hours of it.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, this is for you guys because you're amazing. And I think I have an amazing community and I'm very thankful for them. And then as far as personal, away from it,
yeah,
like, okay, how am I going to celebrate? One thing I did was when I was at the point where I was like, if I get to 20 average viewers, not the count, I don't really see an importance on view count until you kind of reach partner. But I was like, if I could reach 20 at one point, even if it goes back down, I'm buying a new mic, which is what I'm using. Nice. And I think that, this just exponentially increased my quality of stream. I'm sure you can say it with yours as well.
Yeah.
People, it sounds better, right? It sounds better. There's no echoing. You can't hear the dogs barking next door.
Right.
That's what it is. And as far as off stream, usually that's the better half. She'll in the past she's like gotten me like a dessert or we've done dinner, like, congrats, you did a good job. And I think that's it's important to do, to tell yourself, definitely. Hey, every step is important, and you can't look past it, because then if you keep looking at the destination, you're not enjoying the journey.
I love that. It's true. Maybe that's something that we should set up. Maybe that's something that we should do for other streamers, is come up with some sort of, like you said earlier at the beginning of our call, you said we need something like affiliate plus, you know. Maybe that's something that we could look at, and say, look guys, these are some milestones that you guys should be reaching for. When you hit them, this is you should celebrate this. This is huge. If you hit 10 average viewers, if you hit 100 followers, 500 followers, whatever, right? All the little milestones that it's like, yeah, you got to celebrate this, man. You worked hard, you built this. It's not easy, and it's not like these people, especially with Twitch streaming, man, it is not a way, like the discoverability on Twitch, everybody knows this, we could talk about it for forever, that there's very little discoverability, right? So when you do get a Twitch follower, it's like it's them choosing to follow you and to support your stream, right? So it's something to be celebrated for sure. I think that we need to do exactly like what you're doing, and celebrate every once in a while, for sure. For sure. Good stuff, man. Is there any last points that you want to cover? Anything you want to say to some streamers out there? Ask me anything. Tell me anything.
I would say my streaming journey has been, I would say it's been all right, but to others looking out on the outside, they'd be like, "Oh, you've done a great." I've had people tell you, "Oh, if you're doing this as a hobby, you've done phenomenal." And to me, it's just like, well, I could always do better. That's just how I think. But just know that everybody's different. Everybody grows different. You can start the same day as somebody else, and one of you could be at 20 followers, the other one could be at 100, and you can't.
True.
You can't compare yourself to others. As someone who compares himself all the time, is trying to get out of it. Don't compare yourself to others, because everybody's different, and it's also a part of luck. Some of it's luck, but if you keep working at it, no matter what it is, you'll see growth. I'll say that.
Definitely. I think that I just want to let chat know that we're gonna open up to Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, please type them in chat, and I'll end on this note. There's a big streamer, the biggest streamer, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, I should say. It wasn't me who said this, but he said if you got to keep putting your name in the hat. Every single day you put your name in the hat, because if you don't put your name in the hat, then it's like, how will your name be chosen out of the hat if you don't put your name in the hat? So it's like, I don't know. I think the guy was a little bit wild on that stream, but the point is, if you guys don't show up every day, if you guys don't put in the work and do one thing every day or every week to increase the stream, improve the stream, stick with the consistency, try new things, whatever it is, like you said, there is a little bit of luck involved for sure, for sure.
Right.
And I think one thing about the journey for the comparison, because since both of us, you know, are struggling with that, I think that this will help some people out there. Is if you want to compare, you can't. You literally can't, because unless you know the entire history of that other person, there's no way to compare. Because even if you start on the same day, you have no idea what that person's past is. Maybe they were a YouTuber on a whole other channel. Maybe they worked for a YouTuber. Maybe they were an editor for a streamer, and they learned all the ins and outs. Like, who knows? You know, you have no idea what their backstory is and all the stuff they learned. Like for me, I was on Instagram. I created like 2 or 3 Instagram accounts. I tried to become a Instagrammer in the past. You know, I had a YouTube channel before, and I was doing like vlogs and random stuff nobody knows about. I'll never show those videos because it's so cringe, you know. But I learned a lot. I learned how to edit, and I learned how to, you know, create friendships and create networks and talk to companies and brands and stuff like that, right? So just because it looks like it's day one for some people, might not be day one for them. You know, it might be day 10,000. So hopefully that helps some of you guys out there that are looking at other people and then looking down at yourself. Just if you can do better than who you were yesterday, I think that's the only person you can compare yourself is to yourself. You know, who you were yesterday.
Well said.
Cool, man. Let's take a look at chat and see if there's any questions in the chat that we can answer. If you guys have questions for Parrot, if you have questions for me, we'd love to chat. If you have a little bit more time, we'll take a couple of questions. All right. We got one question in chat from Cool Panda. If you could collaborate with anyone in the content creation space, who would it be and why?
Dapeach.
Thank you. Man. We already did that.
I won't joke. I'll try to think of a real one. I mean, the guys that I've watched. I mean, I would think it'd be cool to like collab with someone that I've watched for years. Like I said, Grand Pooh Bear, or like Barbarous King. But if not, like someone really big. I mean, I've collabed with people. I've collabed with people on Dokazan, and we've done like egg hunts and stuff in Animal Crossing, which is pretty cool. But I think what's more important than collabing with another big streamer is your chemistry with them. So you guys see Peach and I talk. He and I, you know, a lot of times you see people talk. They're like, "Oh, I haven't talked to you since the last time we interviewed," or "I haven't talked to you since the last time we co-stream." Peach and I, we talk off stream. True. We talk ideas. We motivate each other because I think it's good to have a support system. You know, it's similar to your field, right? Only teachers know how other teachers feel. And I think it's the same with streamers. So I don't think that it's about having a dream streamer, because I could list, you know, a ton of them. But I think it's finding someone that you can have chemistry with, and your communities can also mesh. I see a lot of people from my chat in here, and you know, the nice overlap. I think they overlap well. So when you're looking for someone, it's not about, oh, they're huge or they're bigger than me, it's the only way I'm going to grow. I think it's good to grow up together. Right, you're trying to boost each other up, because what is one of my favorite quotes? Is it a rising tide raise all boats or something like that? Something like that. Exactly. So you know, it's about having the chemistry and having someone that you genuinely like eating. And I met Peach through chat. They told me, hey, there's this guy. He looks just like you. He's got cubes behind you. He's also got a Bulbasaur. Like I literally got Bulba right there. Yeah. I got the Bulba, the same exact perspective. And, you know, I think that's the most important part, is finding something. It's going to take you a while. Like I've had people that I've met since almost 2 years ago, and I can still talk with them. And it's about having that camaraderie and supporting one another. Because at the end of the day, you can have 5 viewers, but if you got a few of your friends coming in to talk with you, you can play games with. That makes it better. And you can learn from them, right? That's something that Mr. Beast did for YouTube. Said, you know, you can try to, I forget exactly what he said, but basically, if you and 4 other people are trying to learn the same thing, you're all going to learn something different. You can come together. You can learn quicker because you're all taking things from each other, right? Like, oh, I learned this. Oh, when I did that, I learned that. You know what I mean? So I think that's the best way to do it, because you can can charrette, you can collab with them and say like, oh, I did a Discord competition. It was a crap ton of work. I gained viewership, but I was exhausted in my personal life. So you have to also find a good work-life balance.
True.
That kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
No, it's a good point. It's a good point. It's like you said, it's kind of like colleagues, people in your industry. You gotta kind of connect with some people, and not look at it always as how do I grow and how do I, and that doesn't always work, because there's a lot of people that will kind of like see through that and be like, man, you just want to hang out with me because maybe I can offer you something, right? But sometimes it's good to just meet people and hang out with them just because you mesh well, like you said, man. I agree.
Right.
Thanks for the question, Cool Panda. We're gonna skip Tongue's question because it's a little bit. I don't think it's a real question. I think it's a joke.
Oh yeah, it's a joke.
We'll go to PT Blue, who asks, "What was your favorite moment and biggest hurdle you had so far as a streamer?" I like that. All right, thank you.
I'm gonna because I can't answer any question with just one answer. Because I've had a lot of fun moments. One of my most heartwarming moments was my first ever sub. Nice, and I remember it was me and one of my original viewers, and we were there, and I was playing Ninjala, and he subbed to me, and it was my first sub, and you won't forget it, guys. I'm telling you, you won't forget your first sub.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. And you guys know I celebrate follows at that point. At that point, I was just affiliate, and I already had an overlay ready just for subs. It was
nice.
You guys know I switched through like 12 scenes, but it was just so heartwarming. And then another one, he's in chat. I won't call him out, but he didn't even sub to me, but he gifted me 5 subs. And it wasn't about, like, oh, Pear, you're only talking about subs. No. It was that someone enjoyed me, and they're also giving it to the community. And it's just like, holy shit. Like, it almost like it gets emotional because it's like, like I said, it's not about the money. Of course, yeah, right. You're going to be compensated. You're spending hours off stream, on stream. I can, between stream and off stuff, I can spend 20 to 30 hours easy on stream. People don't see that. They only see you playing the game. They don't see you doing all the behind the scenes stuff.
Right.
Either that or, just any of my celebration streams, the 500, the 1,000, the whatever, the 1 year. The 1 year is actually probably the 1 year would take it. But because you work hard to connect people. I think that's another thing that I like doing in streaming. I like connecting people. It's not just about me streaming. It's about you meeting someone. Oh, you're also from Minnesota? No way. Or oh, you're from the Pacific Northwest? Me too. I love Einstein's bagels or whatever the heck. And I think that's the fun part because the world's too at each other sometimes. You kind of got to make it a little bit smaller in your community.
Very true. Very true. And there's a lot of let me say we need a bit more love in the world. We need more people to come together and share a little bit more love. I think that's what we need. Nice, man. I love to hear it. You have time for 1 or 2 more questions? I see some good ones in chat.
Keep them going. Keep them going.
Cool.
Yeah. We have it's my bedtime, but it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. We're old men. We need sleep. We need our rest.
Right.
Gradient Miss, good friend and streamer as well, asks, why do you think people come back to watch you specifically? What makes you stand out amongst the pack? Ooh. Thanks for the question, Gradient. What's up, man?
Damn, that's a good question. You're gonna have to clip this in YouTube. I'm gonna have to think about this for a sec.
Well, speaking of YouTube, Gradient Mist was our first guest here on episode 1.
Yes,
and if you guys didn't watch that, you can click the card up here to go watch episode 1.
I don't know where I'm gonna be, but click it. What makes me stand? I think my chat would be better at answering that than me. But I would just say I try to keep things lighthearted because as someone, we all go through shit. And at the end of the day, someone's going to watch you because they want to forget what they're doing. Whether they had a good day or a bad day. They're just like, I want to zone out, watch you get your butt whooped in Mario Kart, or I want to see this Animal Crossing Island tour. And I think what also separates, I guess, if I were to, it's hard judging yourself, is that I try to make the community up together to support one another. Whether it's, oh, I had so-and-so draw a picture for me, or they made my emotes, or, oh, I was following them on Instagram. That's another big thing is like, when I tour someone's island or if there's a streamer, I'm like, go follow them. It was like you before this interview. I'm like sharing it, Twitter, Instagram, my Discord. I'm just like, hey, come support, you know, the sexiest peach on Twitch, and you know, come as I try not to ramble on too much.
Thank you, dude.
I think it's just about having fun. I try to keep it lighthearted. And when it doesn't, you know, sometimes you got to have those serious conversations with your chat. You make mistakes. I'm a big believer in, you know, second, third chances. You know, forgive but don't forget, because we all do dumb shit, say dumb shit.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm always very honest about, hey, you know what, I messed up, and I'll admit it. And I think just being honest, like you said earlier in the stream, you know, be yourself. People can see that, whether you put time into your stream or if you're, you know, being a jerk.
Yeah, definitely. It escapes me now, but yeah, good question. Good question. If it comes back, I will.
Great question.
All right, we got Chris in the chat. How are you, Chris? Welcome in. Did you both always have a good relationship growing up, or did you fight a lot? Also, which one of you is your mom's favorite son? Oh, okay, because we're like brothers. I don't really, you know, our vibes are similar, but I don't really see how we look similar.
I mean, wait, which side is he at? Wait.
Yeah, you're good. Keep going.
Oh yeah, I was on the right side. Hey.
Yeah. You know what? We're both mom's favorite. All right, skip that question.
Exactly. How do you pick a favorite between two amazing people?
Yeah, we're twins.
Or at least one.
You know.
At least this guy. Now that I know you're on this side, I guess you should have looked at that earlier.
Which are you? You're here, yeah. Oh God. All right. Do you have any last questions in chat? I don't know if I'm missing any or not.
Would I rather be a sea otter, wolf, or falcon? I'd rather be a parrot, because come on.
Or a turtle.
Or a turtle. Damn, you're right. He's listening right now.
Yes, definitely bring them on. How long do you see yourself streaming? Umi asks.
I would say, I mean, I work for myself, so I literally work from home. I go to meetings. I'm working. My schedule is work in the morning, stream in the afternoon, and then try to have personal life at night, which is the reason I don't stream at night consistently, at least. I would say until I don't like it, or if I feel like my regular work is just like I'm booming and I'm doing crazy busy, because you know that's my money maker, right? Twitch isn't my money, and all the money I make from Twitch, I always tell people, goes into emotes, goes into YouTube videos, and it goes into like the merch designs. Every dollar goes into stream. You know, the new mic, right? Like I saved up for it. I put the money aside and like that, you know, or I go XLR mini, all that stuff goes into it. You know?
Yeah, likewise.
And I think that's the best way. Invest in your investment. So like, I'm going to stream. Hey, I made $50 this month. You know what? Use that if you want to update your logo, or use that for new emotes, because people are going to see, hey, I put the money in there for it.
True. Yeah, it's true. And I think you said invest. I think it should be invest in yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you're streaming, it came back. By the way, my thought train came back. Invest in yourself.
Goes around, comes around.
You know, yeah. Invest in yourself. You know, you're coming out on stream. You're coming out to be to show yourself, to give value in whatever type of way. You know, some people are entertaining, some people are informative, some people tell stories, some people are funny. Whatever it is, right? Invest in yourself, trust in yourself, right? And
dad jokes, baby. Invest in them dad jokes.
When are we gonna get some absurd parrot dad joke? You know,
I make them every day on stream, guys.
No, but I want
like people can buy them,
like a board game.
Like a board game.
It'd be sick. Like what's that game called? Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, absurd against parrot, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, parrot against absurdity.
There you go. That's perfect. Sold, copyrighted. You heard it here first, guys. What I want to say earlier, which I won't digress too much, but what I want to say earlier, we were talking about authenticity on stream, about making mistakes on stream. If you're a streamer, you're live on Twitch.
Yep.
I don't know if people realize that you're literally live. Anything I say right now is on the internet. You guys can clip it. You guys
It's
can
there
save
forever.
it.
There forever.
It could literally be there forever. Some people manage to get their stuff off if something happens, but sometimes people are there to and they're recording your stream. You never know. You never know. You know, so that's something to be aware of, and to also, like you said about the mistakes, it's okay. Things happen, right? We're human. We're normal. It's live. Shit happens, and own up to it, and it's all good. Move on. You know.
Right.
That's what I want to bring up. Okay. I think we got 2 last questions. One is from Nonsense Socks. What's next for Absurd Parrot? What does living the dream look like? That's a really good question.
Living a dream. Well, let me put on my living the dream glasses here. Sorry, I'm all about the items that you have on your stream with you.
I love it.
What's next for me? I mean, personally, I'm gonna keep working on my personal business. I keep pushing architecture because that, you know, what I went to school for. I do enjoy it. I take summer to stream. I like being in people's houses and helping them improve. Now, you know, I think just keep bettering myself, keep improving.
Yeah.
As far as stream goes, like I said, I'm kind of like trying to not change my brand, but kind of like, you know, just fix a few things. And I know better things now, right? So like the channel points are a big thing. If I didn't have channel point redemptions, I would never have had garbage banana. One of my memes. Or if I had never taken Benadryl that one day on stream playing The Sims, I would have never made my Sims and had some amazing clips. Like the dumbest things, you know, like
yeah.
I think just keep pushing forward. Like you said, you can only compare yourself to your past self and how you've grown. So
yeah. I think
we could be our own worst judges, but we can also use that
true.
Constructive criticism, hopefully constructive, like better yourself, you know?
True. Yeah.
But,
And
yeah.
one thing that was brought to me, or that came up in I don't know if I saw it on TikTok. I think it was on TikTok, that if you have like a goal, if you have a destination in mind, not necessarily a goal of number of followers or something like that, but you have a dream, you have a focus. If you're so fixated on that, you might miss out on opportunities that are outside of that. That if, you know, by focusing so much on what's like where that is and how I'm going to get there, you might miss out, right? Whereas if it's just every day bettering yourself, improving the things, and working towards that goal, then you might be able to see some other stuff pop up on the side, right? Like I never thought I would be here, right? When I first started streaming, I was doing game development and I was creating my own video game. I was coding and programming, right? And then things changed up and I started doing gaming, and now here I am, you know, giving tips and advice and helping other streamers grow their stream and new streamers get their stuff set up. And I never thought that could be an opportunity, right? But if I was so laser focused on becoming a, you know, gaming streamer, a video gaming streamer, and being known for maybe one specific game or whatever it is, I might not be here, right? And you guys might not be here either, right here, right now, right? So keep your eyes open. You never know. All right, we'll take one last question from chat before we call it a night. We'll let Parrot get some sleep, get some shut eye for his stream tomorrow morning that you guys are all going to be at. All right, Blue asks, if someone new wanted to stream, what should be the first piece of equipment someone should invest in? I would say a microphone. So
for me, it depends. Like okay. I was under the idea of, I don't know how long it is. I think I spent a little bit of money on a logo. I already had a computer set up, so I was very fortunate where my computer is meant for 3D modeling, so it can handle games easy.
Okay.
But if you already got some type of computer, because that's kind of a given, if you're going to stream, you need you know, a PC. Macs are not great. I have a Mac, but not for streaming.
Yeah, same.
For me, the first thing I got was the Logitech camera mic combo, because I was like, you know what, it's not the greatest sound quality, but people can see me, they can hear me. I would say that's the first thing. If you're not going to use a camera, then probably a decent microphone.
Yeah.
so they can hear you talk, right? So I would say something either visually or they can hear you. And that's the reason the first real upgrade I made was this microphone, because some people just listen to you as a podcast. So if they hear you and they like the sound quality, they're like, oh, come back.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
when I first started, like I said, the mic I had, they're like, hey, I hear the dogs barking, parrot. I'm like, that's the worst thing to hear, because it's like, what else
Yeah,
can you
it's like
hear?
intrusive. Yeah, true. What else could they hear? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would say a microphone, just because you don't necessarily need to have a camera to stream on Twitch and to build up a community. There's a lot of no cam streamer. There's this term going around, by the way, that we need to stop, guys. We need to stop this. There's no such thing as a faceless streamer. A faceless streamer means you don't have a face. Okay? No, you're a no cam streamer. The thing that you don't have is a camera, not a face.
Yeah, if anything, it's just no face, like from Spirited Away, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I think that you could still grow a community and build a community. There's so many no cam streamers out there. Having a microphone, I think people resonate with like nice audio and nice sound, and they still get the visuals of the stream of what you're playing, right? And then later on, you can do a face reveal when you get a camera. That could be a whole thing around it.
Right. I do have one last tip, one final tip.
Would love to hear it.
Before you go, this is gonna be the beginning of the YouTube clip. No, I would say if you're streaming, if you can, depending, what you can do or what's possible, do things outside of stream. Walk in the park, go out with your friends, maybe play another game or watch shows, because when you're on stream, you need things to talk about. You need fuel.
True.
So like for me, I went apple picking this weekend. You can chat about that. You can I was playing Mario Rabbids. I could talk about that, because I think you should play games off stream as well. But do other things, because you don't want to be one dimensional where it's like, all right, I stream 6 days a week. You have one day off, and that one day you sleep for 12 hours. Like it's going to drain you, and also you should be focusing on more than Twitch, like you said. The algorithm isn't great. Stream on Twitch, post on YouTube, post on TikTok, post on whatever you want. And, do other things, because people want to talk to someone that's also doing life experiences, right? I went to Vegas a month ago, and I talk about that still. I'm still talking about that.
Yeah.
So do other things, because it also makes you a more well-rounded person and streamer to talk about. You can only talk about, so many things on Breath of the Wild, where it's like, all right, I get it. That's a moblin, Bokoblin, you killed him. Great job.
That's a bow and arrow. We get it. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. And on the same, token is you also need to be doing things off stream, just for your own self, just for your own, it shouldn't be constantly stream, community, and the, posting and creating. You need time for your own self, just like a regular job, right? A regular job, you work, let's say 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, for example. You get the weekends off, you get your nights off. With streaming and with content creation, it's like it could be 24/7, because you could just keep going and keep going. But I think you need to schedule in some of that downtime so you could do other things like game off stream, hang out with your significant other, date nights, whatever it is, right? Definitely. Very important, Parrot. Dude, thank you very much for your time, Parrot. It was lovely to chat with you and get to know you a little bit more, learn a bit more about your history and all that. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored to be on here.
I appreciate it. I'm honored to have you here. I think we'll definitely be gaming again in the very near future. I know you're playing Dead by Daylight, so we'll get better. We'll definitely be setting something up. Maybe another round of Ghostbusters or something.
Hey, you know what? Definitely could be around the corner.
Yeah. Cool, dude. Thank you very much, Parrot. Take care of yourself.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Good night. We'll talk soon. You too.
See you later.
Bye. Thanks. All right, guys. Give me a quick sec. I'll be right back. Hello, how's it going, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Saw a lot of faces pop in while we were chatting. Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. Miss, I saw you come in here. Undertaker, what's up? Welcome in. Kraken, how are you? I saw Susan Suzaroo coming in. Thank you very much. Let's roll the follow alert. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate that. Everybody else that came in, if I missed you, I apologize, but welcome. Hope you're doing good, guys. I hope that was well. I hope that went well. I hope we had no issues. And did you guys enjoy that? Was that good? Can we get some claps in chat? Can we get some parrot hype in chat for Absurd Parrot? Make sure that we get some nice love for Parrot. If you guys are not already following, we're gonna put some shout outs in chat right now for our man Absurd Parrot. I think a shout out went live already, so you should be following him. And we got the Klee dance coming in. What I want to say, guys, if you guys need a new t-shirt, all right, Klee, if you guys need a new t-shirt, if you guys need a new mug, please go to absurdparrot.com and go check out Parrot's new merch for fall times. Very pog. We love that. Parrot, thank you, man, so much for coming in. I know that it's your night to go hang with wifey, so go in. If you gotta get going, go and enjoy the rest of your night. Party time. Welcome in. How are you? Have a great night, Peach. I'll let Discord know how the interview goes. Good night, everyone. Stream was great. Hey, yes, Combat, take care of yourself. Good luck on the interview. We hope you get the job and you get lots of money. I hope you enjoy the job too. Don't forget, if you do a job interview, don't forget that it's also you are interviewing them, right? So don't be shy to ask them questions. Don't be shy to make sure that they're a good fit for you too, you know. Ask who you're going to be working with, you know, what's the day in the life look like, you know, because honestly, it's you never know. I've been misled in the past. So it's always good to know who you're going to be working with, what's the kind of vibe around there, and if you can chat with some of the potential colleagues, that could be cool too. I know you're going to do a phone interview, so you won't be in person, but think of that, guys. You know, we're not slaves around here. We are contracted, contracting our time for their money, right? It's just a business deal, nothing personal. You like that it was so easy to get to the website? It's literally Absurd Parrot. Yeah, exactly. So simple. Straight to his merch. Guys, thanks for all the questions tonight. The Q&A was really good. I really appreciate you guys putting in some love with the Q&A. Cool, guys, that is it. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was informative for you. I hope it helped some of you guys. If there's any streamers or content creators that are around, or maybe thinking of getting into streaming, I hope that helped you guys. I have more stuff on my YouTube and on my TikTok if you guys want to talk streaming tips, streaming advice, things like that. I would love to help you out, so you guys know where to go to get some more info. Next week I'll be doing episode 4. Actually, I won't be doing episode 4 next week because next week is Halloween, so we're gonna have a nice Halloween stream next Monday. So actually, Motivation Monday won't happen next week, just because it's Halloween. But we're gonna be resuming in November, and I think that we have pretty much all of November booked for Motivation Mondays, so I'm very hyped for that. If you guys after you guys watch that stream, if you guys know of any other streamers that would that would fit and that we would mesh well with, and that you guys would love to hear more about, kind of their background, their history, their what's going on with them behind the scenes, let me know, and I would love to chat with them and ask them and invite them onto the call. If you guys know any streamers, I have obviously a long list of amazing people, but if you guys have someone in particular you want to hear about or speak to, or ask questions to, let me know. You can DM me anytime if you think of them, and maybe we could bring them on. Dapeach, you rock. Have a good night. Thank you so much, Yumi. You too. Take care of yourself. I have a little tip. Have a face reveal goal till you have a cam. Yeah, you could do that. That is a good tip. Yeah, we were talking about getting a cam. You know, not necessarily right away, but maybe later. Yeah, you could definitely do a face reveal goal with like followers, number of followers, or yeah, definitely. Halloween 12-hour stream, Pog. Whoa. Who said 12-hour stream? Bro, you know that we go 24 hours on Halloween. We'll do some nice spooky games on Halloween. I like to see King Taven rebranded to Hey Taven. All right. Thank you for the recommendation. I actually was thinking about Taven today, actually. Huh. Great minds, Panda. Great minds. We'll have to I'll have to see if he's open. Five heads in the chat. Guys, thank you again for joining me tonight for Motivation Monday episode 3. I'm so honored to have Absurd Parrot come through. He normally streams in the daytime, so he took time away from his downtime. So I really appreciate him coming through. Please go give him some love. If we did do a couple of shout outs, I'm gonna do one last one for him. So please go give him some love. He's in the daytime, I'm at nighttime. We're a perfect duo. The only thing that sucks is that it makes it hard for us to do collaboration streams. So maybe I have to become a daytime streamer. What do you guys think? Thoughts? Daytime streamer? Maybe one day. You already know who I suggest? I reached out to him, Blue. But he we're waiting. Let me just put it that way. Why don't you bother him, Blue? Message him. Ask him. Let him know. Maybe he doesn't know. Tell him to check his emails and his DMs. Or just stream 24/7, then you have both day and night streams. Guys, what if I put a bed right here and then I just sleep here and we do 24/7 streams? And then what I could do is I can get a kitchen sink and a little stove, and I'll put it right here, and then I'll cook, and then I'll cook, and then I'll sleep here, and then I'll game here. And then you guys could spend my whole life with me. I'll never go outside. It'll be epic. What do you guys think? Tier 3 subs for that? All right, so I gotta get a bed. I gotta get a... It's Tuesday in India and you're Monday. Yes, it is, Kraken. Happy Tuesday, man. Good morning to you. You're too funny, bro. Cool, guys. Thank you very much for being part of this. I appreciate it. This will be up on YouTube, so if you guys missed any portions of it, I'm also going to clip things down. I've been working on clipping a bunch of the episodes down from episode 1, 2, and now I'm going to be working on 3. I'll be working on putting them out on YouTube and on TikTok, so to help, you know, promote these amazing streamers and help other streamers in the process. So yeah, guys, have a great night. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Wherever you guys are, morning, afternoon, evening, night, have a great rest of your day. And we'll be back live on Wednesday. You know what? It is Halloween season, so we're gonna be probably playing some more spooky games and stuff like that. Maybe get back into Dead by Daylight. We'll see what the vibe is. I'm looking to potentially do something else. We're waiting on a couple things. Can't really reveal just yet, but if that works, we'll do that. Otherwise, might mess around in some Dead by Daylight, or if there's some other fun spooky games that we could find that are, you know, my vibe. I don't like the horror games. I don't like the jump scare type of games. But if we could find some other Halloween games, Halloween vibe games, then I would love to play them this week and next Monday for sure. Cool, guys. Take care of yourselves. I will see you guys on the other side, and let me go and see who's live right now. We can go and give them some love, go give them a little raid, and go see what's going on. Is everybody playing Overwatch too? Have you guys been playing a lot of Overwatch? I've been trying to play it. I've been trying to play it, but it hasn't. There's something that's missing for me. I think it's too chaotic. I think it's a little too chaotic for me, to be quite frank. Oh, speaking of Overwatch 2, TikTok is banned in India. Yeah, that's why I've been posting also on YouTube, so that people across the world can have access and see everything that I'm posting about. Cracking. You've been playing more Overwatch lately, Socks? Yeah. We should add each other. We should add each other. I have Panda as a friend on it, and I have Scar as a friend, but I haven't played with Scar just yet. But yeah. We need to we could try to play some games. I enjoy the game. I just find that it's like a bit too chaotic, and then especially if I play like before bed, I'm like wired because there's so much stuff happening. It's like too much for me, you know. It's like I need a chill game to go to sleep to, you know. All right, who are we rating, man? Who are we rating? I want to go check out this person. Hold on. Monster Prom. That's a game. Monster Prom. The game I was thinking of the other day was Monster Rancher. It's actually not a Halloween game, but you brought up monsters, so send me the code thing. Yes, before bed you play TFT. Yeah, I feel like TFT is more like low-key, right? Every social media is banned in India. Wait, that's not true. Don't they have their own version of TikTok in India? I can't remember the name exactly, but I'm pretty sure they do. All right, guys, let's go and give some love. Who's streaming? Who's live right now? You guys want to see some Overwatch? We got some Valorant. We got some party games. Got some party games. Grantis is live with some Jackbox party packs. Let's go give Grantis some love. He's awesome. He's awesome. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Absurd Parrot. Same kind of community vibes. I love it. Yeah, let's go give him some love. Boop boop badoop. Actually, we rated Grantis recently. We're gonna go give love to Alex Latte. He comes by the stream so often. He's amazing. He's so funny. His community is hilarious, and that's actually a great segue from Absurd Parrot into Alex, because Alex plays a lot of Sims, and he's really good with all that. Let's go give him some love. All right, setting up the raid. Boom boom. All right, that is going live, guys. We got the commands, boom, for the raids. Pro Sims player. He's actually playing Disney Dreamlight Valley right now. So we'll go give him some love. And I think that he got Dead by Daylight. I don't know if he's gonna play it on stream, but he might. So if you guys are into that, let's go give Alex Latte some love, guys. All right, I'm off for the night. I hope to see you guys here on Wednesday. Take care of yourselves. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support and for being here. Have a good night. Sleep well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody. Bye, Gradient. Bye, Panda. Bye, Kraken. Bye, Socks. I appreciate you guys. Good night, Blue. Take care of you guys. Everybody that's lurking, all the viewers, chatters, mods. Thank you guys for everything you do. I appreciate it. Love you. See you guys very soon.